podcast contains crazy topics and adult shit. So if you're under 18, ask your mama before you come being all up in our business. You have been warned.
It's me, guys. Because being a mom sucks. So it's been a few months. Has it been months? I feel like it's been months.
I think it's been a month.
I feel like it's been years.
Feels like forever. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. It's a new year. Is it a new us? I'm not going to sit here and lie.
As much as I wish it was.
Yeah, it's a new year, not a new us. Oh my goodness.
We have so much to talk about.
We have so much.
The end of last year was just like a whirlwind, and then just everything going on in the country with everything that's happening.
Yeah.
We like skipped into a different timeline, and then everything was just over.
Yeah.
Because why are we living in crazy town right now?
Bro.
Like sci-fi movie, hello.
Did you see the one with the aliens? What was the chick saying? Like, the world we're living in right now or something?
I've seen so many of them.
There we go. Crazy. There it is. Hey, there we are. Okay.
We're in my car right now because we got kicked out of the coffee shop. We didn't get kicked out of the
No, we totally got kicked out. They were like, what are you guys doing in here? Hey, what's with the cameras? What's with the microphones? Y'all think y'all are, right? So, yeah.
No, their water was out, so they had to close.
So we're sitting in the car.
You know, like they don't know who we are. Come on.
Hey, man, y'all are nothing like. I can't even say it. I can't even do it with a straight face. It's ridiculous. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, we got so much to rant and rave about. Bro, I have been in TikTok hell.
Yeah.
Y'all already know how I feel about TikTok right now.
Yeah.
It's been crazy. I think Rachel just got into the whole TikTok world.
I was not interested in TikTok at all or having a TikTok at all, but because of our podcast, and wanting to promote it and grow it and everything, I was like, oh, fine, fuck it, whatever. And now I'm going down all the rabbit holes and
poor Rachel. She was not ready for it. She was not ready for it. So here we are. And every day we're like sending stuff back and forth. Like, oh my God, look at this. Look at this. Some stuff is cute.
Yeah. There's stuff on there that is
stuff on there that's
like
cute.
It's worth my time.
Right. There are some things that are even helpful, the little hacks. Some hacks, not so much.
Yeah, some hacks, it's like, eat your food with a fork if you don't want to get your fingers dirty. Okay, thanks.
Or the Dollar Tree mom hack.
Listen, y'all, these moms on TikTok,
the Dollar Tree mom hack, y'all. The Dollar Tree, what did they call her? The Dollar Tree Karen or something?
I don't know.
Yeah. Dollar Tree mom, no ma'am.
Yeah, like, why in the world? Okay, so I guess we should explain it, because...
Right. So for those of you that don't know, the Dollar Tree mom, she came on, she was trying to serve it like a hat, like a mom hack.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, she basically came on trying to serve this mom hack, and she was saying that when she takes her child into the store, usually they go to the Dollar Tree, and she lets her kid fill up the basket, and then when it's time to check out, she only allows her to buy a couple of things. And then she gives the unwanted things to the cashier to put up themselves. And she was basically saying that it's their job to do that. It's not their job to stand around. And
she was just very rude about it. Like, to me, it's a lot of unnecessariness. Like, just go and tell your child you get to pick out 3 things and you pick out 3 things. Don't go in there and have your child load her whole damn cart up.
Exactly.
And then be like, oh, here, we didn't want this, and then put it all back. And it's a difference. Sometimes I go to the store and then I am like, oh, I actually don't want that.
Right.
This is like pre-planned. Like, they do this all the time.
Right.
So it's
give or take an item or 2.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Not a whole damn store.
Yeah. That's crazy. And then she was like, it's their job. And it's like, well, no, it's not. Actually, it's not their job.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, just because you don't want to sit through your child throwing a fit, like Rachel said, you should set limits for your child. I know that it's a battle taking your kids out in public. Like, we all have been there. You know what I mean? Like, if you can leave the little one behind with the partner, that's the way to do it. I mean, for me personally, like, it wasn't until my kids were a lot older and understood no that I started, like, literally taking them shopping with me or going, to get groceries, because otherwise, like, they're going to be throwing a fit. But also, like, once they got big enough, I set a standard. You know what I mean? Like, hey, look, we're going into the store. This is what we're going into the store for.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And so My kids don't act like that. And so I just think that it was more of a cop out, to not discipline her child or to like set boundaries. You know what I mean?
It also doesn't make sense to me because, like, okay, if she's gonna throw a fit because she can't like pick up the stuff she wants as you're walking through the store, isn't she gonna throw a fit when you get to the register and she has to put stuff back?
Right. To me, that would be a bigger fit because you're telling them way more.
She's gonna get it, and then it's like, oh wait, no, you're not gonna get it. Just kidding.
Yeah, that's weird. I thought that was so weird. I was like, how is this a hat?
Yeah.
Like what?
No idea.
Yeah, no, thank you.
No idea.
Yeah.
These moms on some of these moms on TikTok are wild, y'all. They're wild. They come on here and they say stuff, or they like live stream their whole lives, and that's not the wild part. The wild part is they literally will just say anything, like, and they don't care. They're just like
popping off in the house. Crazy.
Hannah girl or whatever.
Oh my goodness, there's Hannah.
Like she's on live videoing that she's going into the store and it's like -8 degrees or something.
Oh my God, and didn't buy him the jacket.
A $35
Didn't buy him the jacket
on, or a little hoodie.
Yeah, he didn't have a jacket. Oh my goodness.
Like I never.
Mm-mm.
Okay, and let's just say, like, okay, you really can't afford it. We know she can afford it, but let's say you can't afford it. Why are you putting that shit on the internet?
Right. Why are you letting everyone know that you can't afford to take care of your children?
Right.
That's crazy.
And then just getting upset and like, wait, why are y'all upset with me? Like you're just baffled. You have no clue why somebody would be like have issue with that.
Like, I don't sit here and pretend to be the best mom. You know what I mean? Like, there have been plenty of times where I've been,
I am the best.
Stealing from Peter to pay Paul and like juggling what's going to get paid. What can I push? Like, I've been there. I've been in the grocery store with the calculator on my phone. What can I get? What can I not get? I've never felt the need to like put that out there in the world. You know what I mean? Because to me, it's just not a proud moment for me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I have been lucky and fortunate enough that I have great people in my life, friends and family that have always just looked out for me and my family. So I don't sit here and try to pretend like I do it all by myself. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, I have a village. I have people that care about me. Yes, that care about my family. And so that really irritates me also, is when you have these moms on here that are pretending to be, like, oh, I'm out here doing it by myself. I don't have no help, knowing damn well their parents are helping them. Their parents are keeping their kids all the time. Like, so I'm just really like blown away at the behavior of some of these moms right now.
And too, because there are actually moms out there who are alone, or dads who are alone, who actually don't have help. But when you are go on this live and you're like, oh, I'm doing it all by myself. I don't have no man. I don't have this. But we know your parents have your kids all the time.
Like, girl, stop. Girl, stop. We know you're lying. Everything you say on here is a lie. But it's just, what blows me though, really, is that, what blows me?
Yeah.
What blows my mind, really, is that it's allowed.
Missed you so much.
Right?
Yeah.
It's allowed. You know what I mean? And so that right there, like, we're sitting here trying to promote something, and a lot of people get mixed up in the name that we chose, and like, I don't know. I think that we ruffle feathers with the name of our podcast a little bit, because I think people see the name Being a Mom Sucks and they automatically insinuate that we are saying that we are, but like, we're not.
Yeah, I think it's more so we're saying like, the whole point of the podcast is that we're talking about the moments that nobody wants to talk about, the moments that do suck. That's the whole point of the podcast.
Yeah, like the invisible load.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the invisible load. You know what I mean? That sucks. When you're thinking about having a child or when you're pregnant, nobody ever tells you these things. There's no one there saying, hey, be sure and think about this or think about that. Everyone's just so excited about the baby, which is cool because it is an exciting moment. It is an exciting milestone in your life, but also, it's also very scary. And I think that a lot of people aren't real about the scary.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
they aren't real about the scary, but then also, like you were saying, the invisible load, like, it's overwhelming sometimes, especially like if your partner isn't like I heard somebody say like not all men are the same the other day, which duh, everybody knows that. But
Right.
like she was saying like sometimes there are men who are really good at picking up on clues or hints. Like if you say, oh, I really like that bracelet or whatever, then they know, okay, I'm gonna go get that bracelet for her.
Right.
But then there's other men like my husband who you have to tell them because they don't get it.
They don't get it.
They don't get it. So
Same.
it's kind of the same thing I think with the invisible load. And if you don't know what the invisible load is, it's basically the list of everything that a mom or a parent is thinking about constantly that has to get done. Like the dishes, cooking, what's for dinner, I gotta make a meal prep, I gotta go grocery shopping, or
Are the bills paid?
are the kids getting to school, are they okay in school, or are they happy, do they have friends, like just everything we have to think about and keep track of that maybe our partner might not realize or might not pick up on. And like learning how to balance that load. I think that I don't know, I feel like if we could do if like everybody was made to do parenting classes or something, go on.
No, you're absolutely right.
Obviously, you can't force people to do that, but
right. But like it's necessary because like postpartum, I never knew that was a thing. I never knew that was a thing until like, and this is gonna sound bad, but until I heard about Andrea Yates.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And so like you don't like that was something that no one told me about when I was pregnant also. But when I think about it now, I was 16 years old. So I don't think that like my parents weren't thinking, oh, there's a chance that she might get postpartum because she's, young. I never got postpartum, but I also never knew about it.
Mm-hmm.
And so like looking at how moms are now, like it's scary. It's a scary thing because that invisible load, you know what I mean? The invisible load, y'all, what I'm saying is it's very scary now because I think that a lot of these moms, these TikTok moms, they're going through postpartum. And then it's not even just that. Like I saw one I think her name is Bree, and she's that 2K's chick or whatever. And she was hanging out with all these same people. And like, she's in a custody battle right now, but she's online doing the most.
Oh yeah.
And so it's like stuff like that. It makes me like wonder like where they are in their psyche. You know what I mean? Like, and then they're just so careless about everything.
You're in a custody battle and recording all this partying and shit you're doing.
That's what I'm saying. It's crazy. They're careless. And I just don't understand it. Like when I think about like, even at 16 years old, I didn't want to leave my child anywhere. You know what I mean? Like I was always with him. And so like, it's hard for me to have that sympathy towards people because I did it. I went through it. I was a teen mom, I did it by myself for a very long time or, by myself. But there's such a thing as doing it by yourself, but there's also such a thing as feeling like you're doing it alone. Like just because you don't have that partner there with you, you might feel like you're, doing it by yourself. But when really you can have a best friend, you can have a mother, a father, an uncle, a cousin, someone to step in and still help you. It may not make you feel whole, but you need to acknowledge that help is there. You know what I mean? And so many of these young moms, they're just out here doing the most and don't care. And it makes me sad for the people that are out there taking care of their kids for them. You know what I mean? And it's I don't know. And it's crazy, like, dude. These moms are wild out here. Y'all wilding out.
They are wild. And then like they're out here doing this, but then getting upset. Like y'all are out here in front of millions of people and y'all think somebody's not going to take offense or like say something. Like you can't.
Like, what did you expect? Like, what did she think was going to happen when she live streamed her inmate boyfriend coming out of prison?
What did she think was going to happen when she was live streaming?
Yes.
All her private time.
Girl. Like
you can, there's a time and a place for everything. Like being on live is not the time nor the place for any.
Right. Right. I mean, we know what my job used to be. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And there was a time and place for all that. So it's wild, like it scares me that we live in a world right now where everybody is just like,
well, it's acceptable.
Yes.
And people are sending them money
to do it. It's almost like Jackass, but like real life.
Yeah.
Or do you remember Bum Fights? That's a little before your time. But Bum Fights is like the original Jackass. But dude, That's what it feels like. It feels like we're living in Idiocracy, the movie, and everyone is on here fighting for $5. That's what bum fights was, basically.
Maybe that's what it is. They just know they got to do the next crazy thing to get on there. But
I just don't want to.
But Zach and I go out, we have a good little time. We have our little Ren Fest weekends when it is time, but we also have valid childcare. Our child is safe with the grandparents or whoever while we have our time. And it's not all the time.
Right.
It's random. And, when we can get a free moment or whatever.
Right.
But we're also not out here live streaming everything we're doing,
it's crazy.
Our child is not in the house while we're wilding out.
Right.
It's insane.
It is.
And I don't know if having older kids makes it better or worse. To me, I feel like worse because they know what you're doing.
Right. That's another thing that just throws me with Ashley is that she's always like, my kids are not little, okay? My kids are teenagers. Okay. Which means they're more impressionable right now because they're about to be young women.
Yeah.
And this is what you're teaching them?
Yeah. This is how to act and get attention and get people to like you.
That's crazy. That's crazy. And then me as a mother, I've done some foolish things. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I haven't. Like I said, I'm not the perfect mom. However, I would never intentionally do something to humiliate my children.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
There are archives. So I would never do something where my kid could go back and look and be like, yo, look at my mom. You know what I mean? Hey, my mom's got a song right now talking about her. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's just, it's weird. It's weird to me. Why would you want that out there in the world? For your kids to see, for your mom to see,
for anybody,
for anyone to see. It's
imagine what the situation is, but imagine your grandpa watching this.
That's what I was about to say. Imagine your dad,
oh, that's so
because her dad supports her and stuff. So it's
it's funny you said that because Zach and I just saw Nosferatu, and I was like, how do you think Johnny Depp felt watching that? Because it's his daughter is the main role, and she's
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, his daughter's the main character, and she does a fabulous job. It's a great movie. But I'm like, I wonder, there is a nude scene, and I'm like,
I've heard mixed reviews.
Yeah, it's okay. This isn't the movie review channel, but
but let's just hear it. Spill the tea.
I think there's mixed reviews because they do a lot of stuff that throws back to the original, and
let's see that shit.
And it's an artsy. It's more on the artsy side of movie style filming style.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, and not a lot of people like that. They just want a good old fashioned horror movie, right? Right. But this one is very beautifully shot. The cinematography's amazing. The scenes are very striking. I thought it was great, but I think people were wanting more so a normal vampire movie, and it's not a normal vampire movie.
Okay. That's fair.
I think a lot of people, the plot is a little bit slow, but
I think that was the negative that I heard back.
Yeah, it's a little bit slow, but I mean, if you know the story of, I mean, it is what it is. It takes time. The whole story takes time because it's over a time period. Anyways, I really liked it. I thought it was really good. But that was one thing I thought. I was like,
yeah,
her dad,
dude, that would be so weird to me. I remember being and this, whatever. I remember being a teenager. We were really young, but I had friends that were strippers, and that was my biggest fear. Was one of my uncles or my dad was going to end up going into a strip club and seeing one of my friends. And it just freaked me out all the time. And luckily I hope my dad never did that or went anywhere. But yeah.
It freaked me out too.
Oh my God. That I just, no.
That would freak me out.
Right? So yeah, it's how do you put this content out there? And you are somebody's daughter. You are somebody's daughter. So you're not only humiliating yourself, but your mother, your father, and your children.
Yeah.
It's too much. It's too much.
It's way too much. It's way too much. And I really hope, the thing that upsets me the most about all of it was just these shitty parents and people on here doing this upsets me, and neglecting their kids, that upsets me, obviously. But what upsets me most is that it's allowed to continue to happen and they profit off of it. And it's like, it's not just on TikTok either. It's on, it's on YouTube too. You know, these family vloggers, not all the family vloggers, but
Oh yeah,
a lot of the family vloggers, like and stuff like that, who have been found to have been abusing their kids. Or there's another one where they have like 6 kids all living in a 1-bedroom apartment, and the kids
Jenkins.
Yeah. The kids all sleep in the living room, all the parents with who knows what boyfriend she's on, in the bedroom with a big flat screen, a PlayStation 5.
Yeah, their PS5 and all that.
And the kids have mattress, floor, dirty ass carpet, and like...
Yeah, dude, that's crazy.
That's what pisses me off, is these apps and stuff are allowing people, because they don't take it down.
No.
They don't take it down because they're making the money.
Right. They profit off of it as well. And that's what's irritating me the most right now with TikTok is no matter how many times you hit not interested, no matter how many times you try to block it or report it, it just keeps feeding it to you.
Exactly.
And I'm so
glad you to see this. And I hate it. They're allowed to profit off of abusing their kids.
That's awesome.
They're allowed to profit off of this neglect and this abuse. And
like, that's the world that we live in right now.
I know. And it sucks because it's profitable, because people love to watch a train wreck. Of course, people love to watch a train wreck.
I cannot.
And it just, Oh, you should have seen me last night in Zach's Carhartt. Whenever I sat down, it just went like this. So I'm just sitting there like a big Carhartt marshmallow. It was cozy.
Oh my God.
To buy me a damn Carhartt bodysuit. I got to save up for that hoe because that shit's expensive. But I'm about to buy me a bodysuit.
Oh, like a whole thing?
Yes.
That's cool.
It is so cozy, comfy. I could go on Mount Everest in that thing. I'm about to do it. Well, not about to. I got to get some money. But
I'm about to save for it.
I'm saving for it.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, dude. Yeah. It's been a crazy... Look, it's already been a crazy beginning of the year, and we're only on day 7.
I know. And it's like,
I cannot. That's crazy.
Honestly, I'm honestly scared for this year. I mean, I'm excited, but I'm honestly a little bit scared too, because all the stuff that's going on in the skies, all the stuff that's going on with
in the ocean,
attacks, the ocean, the freaking volcano sharks, like, I'm freaking scared. And so there's, not to get too much into conspiracy, but there's like talks about sleeper cells are being awoken.
Man, I can't.
And stuff like that. And I saw this girl and she made a very good point. And I was like, shit, you know what? Because those attacks on New Orleans and Vegas and stuff, she said, she was talking about, if y'all live in Houston, do not go to the rodeo this year. The rodeo is one of the biggest events in the country.
Right. You're so right.
The biggest events in the country. She's like, y'all don't think people know that? She's like, I am not going to the rodeo this year. Absolutely not. It will be a hot spot. And I was like, damn, I didn't even think about that. And it's true.
Yeah.
I just don't even want to leave my damn house, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm good. This is my outing for
and like sometimes
I just go to work. That's it.
Yeah. It's terrifying because like,
I'm glad I never go to the rodeo. I just can't. Ever since Astroworld, dude, I just can't do big crowds.
Yeah. No, I get that. That is fucking traumatic.
Yeah. Like, it was crazy last night. Perry was watching Raw because they put it on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
So they were watching Raw, and I'm like sitting there eating pizza, and then I hear Travis Scott's music come on, and I couldn't even eat anymore after that. My hands started shaking. I was just like, my God. And he was like, what is it? And I go, that's La Flame. And he goes, who? And I go, Travis Scott. That's Travis Scott. And it's just weird that I can just hear like 2 seconds, and I'm like, it's just it. And the more that I think that I'm getting over it and getting, starting to deal with it more, yes, something triggers me. And
PTSD, man.
And like, it's hard because, working at a venue, I want to be there. You know what I mean? I want to be in the crowd. I want to see the shows, and I do for the most part, but I'll really literally just walk right through. If I'm in the office and I can hear the songs that I want to hear, I'll run out there real quick. And luckily I'm not in the crowd, so I can just kind of, be off to the side. But
if y'all didn't know, Nina was at the Travis Scott Astroworld concert when all that stuff happened, and she was right there and in the middle of it.
Yeah, we saw a lot.
Yeah,
we saw a lot.
So that's what she's talking about.
So yeah, I have PTSD and I freak out in large crowds.
Yeah, understandable. I mean, I would too. I freak out in large crowds anyways, but if I would have seen some shit like that.
Yeah, dude, that was crazy.
It's scary out here, y'all. And then, like
can you just imagine that had to have been the biggest being a mom sucks moment for all those moms.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Because you let your kids go out thinking they're going to be all right.
And some of them, it was one of the girls, Brita, I think was her name. It was her first ever concert.
See, and I think about that because my mom used to, like, take us to work, me and my group of friends, take us to Warped Tour and drop us off and then pick us up later. And
yeah, it was safe to do that.
Yeah, that's literally probably what these kids' parents did. And then it's like,
yeah. And how do you live with yourself after that? You know what I mean? How do you go on? How do you live with yourself knowing that you said yes?
And it's not even something like bad that you did.
No, not at all.
But yeah, knowing that had you said no. But then it's like, okay, well, I can't like stop my kids from doing it.
Right. You want your kid to live and have experiences and, see things, but it's scary.
It's very scary.
It's scary.
Very scary.
I hate it.
Excuse me. It takes a toll because, like I said, this is the world my kids growing up in, our kids are growing up in. And as they get older, they're going to want to be out in that world more. And there's only so much I can do to protect them.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And and it's like you said, like you want them to experience things. So like, where do you like draw the line?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For example, Kai, we just got him a phone. He's 12. And I don't go through his phone, but I do check. I check the history. And I just feel that it's necessary because I just have to keep an eye on him. He's my kid. It's my responsibility to see what he's looking at, to see what he's searching. I mean, I don't want my kids searching crazy shit. You know what I mean?
It absolutely is your responsibility. And I know that a lot of kids and teenagers or whatever, like my privacy, you get privacy when you turn 18.
Right.
When you turn 18 and you're an adult, that's when you get privacy. Because before that, there's all kinds of people out there that you don't know about that are coming after you. And they have so much easy access through that little device.
It's crazy. I was trying to explain that to the kids. Like,
I'm going to monitor you.
Yeah, like just because you're on Roblox thinking you're playing with whoever.
No, they've been saying Roblox is only most
dangerous. I know it.
Neil's not allowed to play Roblox anymore.
Yeah, dude, that Roblox is the one, and before that,
they do this stuff that kids like, and
that's like that video I sent you of that chick where she was talking like a little girl. She's like, "Come play my Fortnite with me," blah blah blah. That was so weird to me. Like even women do it. You know what I mean? Like,
well, they play into it.
Yeah.
Well,
and then to me, it's just predatory no matter what. I don't care if you're a woman doing it, a man doing it, or even if you're of legal age and you're still doing that's weird.
Yeah.
That is weird. Like if you have to act
like the kids with
yes, dude,
bouncing around.
It's so bizarre to me. Like if you have to do all that to get people to go watch your stream or whatever, like just stop.
And for a fact, like teenage boys or girls that like that, I know for a fact because my husband used to go do that stuff. He would when
exactly
when he was younger and looking up sites online and stuff. Teenage kids have hormones, and
yes, that's like
look for that stuff.
Yeah, that's like
they can get easily accessed on this app.
They're gonna do that.
Gonna do it.
Yeah,
like it's right here in my face. Why would I not do it,
dude? That's like Discord too.
I've never been on Discord.
We have a Discord.
Oh, we do?
We do. We've never been on it, but we have one.
I just got on TikTok, guys. We were just talking about it. I just got on TikTok.
I'm trying to teach Rachel. I'm
so like out of the loop when it comes to social media. I
also love that about you. It's so cute. Like I'll send her something and she's like, what does that mean? What are you talking about? And I'm like,
why are they doing this? What does this mean? Like, I don't get it. What does crash out mean?
Oh my God. I hate that.
I hate it.
Who came up with that?
Some stupid kid or something.
Crashing out. Who started that? I want to know. Who started it? Quote unquote crashing out. Like we say tripping.
Tripping, yeah, you're tripping.
You're tripping. Who started the whole crashing out thing?
Literally, like I said the other day, though, this is what our parents felt.
Right. Like when we used to be like, "What's up, dog?" Oh my God. My dad used to clown me all the time when he would hear us talking. You're like, what are y'all talking about?
That's literally us right now.
That's us right now.
Literally us right now.
My gosh. TikTok, why do y'all make us feel so freaking old? Sorry.
We are old, Nina.
We are.
I was talking to, who was I talking to the other? I don't know. I was talking to someone the other day and I was talking to my mother-in-law and she was talking about, she had to go get a mammogram. And I was like, oh shit. I'm going to have to start go getting mammograms soon.
I literally just had this conversation with Perry, and I told him, I was like, babe, I think this is the year that I got to go get a mammogram, and you got to go get, we got to do the colon check and all the uncomfortable shit.
Yeah,
we got to do. Look, are they open again?
I know. I think they are. I just saw that. Why is that my car? Why is the AC not working? Now I'm hot all of a sudden.
We're sweating.
Well, we bundled up.
Right, and it's freezing here in Texas, so
I'm sure if they're gonna be like, oh, it's freezing, it's 60 degrees. I'm like, bitch, it's freezing.
It's fucking freezing.
Look, y'all
don't look at the temperature. Check the field light.
Right?
That's the one.
Also, y'all over in England couldn't handle 70-degree weather because y'all were dying. So
okay, that's a lovely day here.
Mm-hmm.
We love that. We love 70 here.
Somebody was like, y'all are complaining about it being 70 degrees and people in Texas have their ACs higher than that.
Oh my God, that's so true. I cannot.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, this one is crazy, y'all. It's going to be interesting to see what 2025 has for us.
2024 wasn't so bad. I mean, it was rough.
I mean, it was rough, but it was good, I think. We started this.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, it wasn't that bad. We started this, and that was my biggest high of
really been struggling through that.
We have been struggling so hard,
but we're making it.
We're trying.
I'm excited.
We're trying. We have some cool stuff coming up that we're planning and trying to get going and trying to figure out, right?
Trying to find a locate. We're trying to find a location that we can have permanent us and set up and, do cute videos and shit for y'all. But man, it's expensive.
It is. It's so expensive. So yeah, we just want y'all to listen to us. Listen to us, help us
and stuff.
No, we just want you guys to follow us and listen, share us, and yes, our podcast. We have a lot of really good episodes with a lot of moms that we talk to that do a lot of different stuff, but that also mom 24 hours a day. And those are the moms that we were talking about earlier. Like, they're still moms that are struggling and doing all the things that don't have help, but they're still out here doing it. So if you ever feel like you can't, just go listen to one of those episodes, and it will motivate you so much to realize that you can. And then not just that, but like, also, if you ever need to feel sorry for yourself for a moment, come on.
We got those episodes too.
Come on, because we got those too. And we're here for it. We're here for you.
Mental health issues.
Yes, dude. We talk about all the things because motherhood is a beautiful thing. We love it. We love it. We love our children. We're both boy moms. We deal with a lot of the same kind of stuff. Rachel, her baby, she still has a baby, and I'm still like, the other when he got the bead stuck in his nose and you called me, oh my God, it was so funny because I could hear the little panic in Rachel's voice, but then once she told me what was going on, I was like, been there, got it, been there. But she had got it. Didn't you get it out before I even told you?
Yeah, I was lucky enough I had some really long skinny tweezers, and he held still long enough for me to get it.
Yoink it.
Yeah, but yeah,
that. So even stuff like that, I think that what we're trying to bring is a safe space for moms to just come and listen and relate. And we've talked to so many different moms in so many different walks of life. And even Rachel and I, being together and doing this together, we share our experiences, straight from our home to you guys. And we're here to be transparent, and let you guys know that, it is hard. It's hard.
It sucks sometimes.
And it does suck sometimes, but we love it and we're here for it. But yes,
we're here for y'all.
And we're here for you guys. But we want you guys to get everything that we're putting into this podcast, and being a mom sucks. I'm excited. I'm 2026.
I feel renewed
yes
with this, and I'm ready.
We're looking for the studio, our new logo.
Trying to get some merch going.
We also are going to be featured in a local magazine, so we're really excited about that. We'll be sharing that info soon. We really got to take some pictures of that shit.
I know, I do.
It's so hard, you guys, to just like make ourselves do stuff, and I think we're just both like
both work full time too.
Yes, and we mom full time.
Yeah.
When Rachel's like getting to work from home, she's not even like, she still has to mom. So like she's working double time. So it might seem like, oh, she gets to work from home, how lucky, but also she's working 2 jobs while she's at home.
Don't get me wrong, I do love working from home.
Yeah.
I love it. Like, people are like, oh, I have to go in the office, I need a break. I'm like, no, I want to be home with my kid. That's what I want to be doing. But it's a little more difficult when he's climbing all over you.
He's like glue right now to Rachel. Like, he has to be with Rachel all the time. It's so cute. He's the sweetest.
I'm like,
sweetest baby.
Just finish this email. I just need to get this done real quick.
I don't know how you do it with them little eyes looking up at you like that.
And we started potty training.
Oh, that's exciting.
He's actually doing pretty good. I'm actually really proud of him.
That's exciting.
Yeah, he's doing pretty good.
Do you have like a little award system or?
No, I just cheer real loud.
Oh yeah, that's fun. That's it. That's the reward.
He's not like interested in stickers or anything like that.
No, but that's cool. You cheer him on. That's awesome.
Yes, it's fun. So I'm sure I'll have lovely stories of that for y'all.
Dude, I remember like someone telling me that the best way to potty train was just to leave them with their diaper off.
Yeah,
we did that, and I mean it works a little bit, but man, potty training, that was so long ago.
I know.
I remember Perry being like, these kids need to learn how to use the restroom. These diapers are costing me a fortune.
For real.
And diapers are expensive.
They are expensive, but if there's moms out there who need a good diaper that's cheaper, Amazon brand Mama Bear, they are as good as Pampers to me, but they are so much cheaper. And they're delivered to your door.
Oh yeah.
Like they last better than the overnight diapers we were using.
Oh,
like
yeah.
be in one, we put it to bed like 9:30 and he'll be in it all night.
And it's
good. Yeah. You don't have no leaks or nothing. So anyways, if you need a cheaper diaper, but because Love's is cheaper, but Love's sucks.
I never liked Love's diapers.
They're awful, but
they're so weird.
Amazon Mama Bear if you need some good.
They're almost like microfiber diapers.
They do not hold nothing.
I hated those, and their wipes suck.
Yeah, don't buy Love's. Buy Amazon Mama Bear.
There you go. Amazon Mama Bear. For anyone who's got the babies and needs the diapers. I know, like, I could go on and on and on about these shitty moms all day long.
I know, I could too. It infuriates me because I know there's moms out there or people out there who want kids so bad can't have kids, or whatever the situation is, all they want to do is be with their kids, but they have to work, whatever the situation is, and then you just have these people out here that are just like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And just being assholes.
Or like using their kids to make profit.
Yeah, exploiting their kids.
That's crazy.
I was thinking about that too because I've been watching that guy on the Dad Challenge podcast. I've been watching him, and he like talks about people who exploit their kids for money and stuff like that on the internet. And I'm like, man, I hope we're not doing that. But I don't think we are because we show our kids every once in a while, but our main focus isn't, hey, look what my kid's doing. Look what my kid's doing. So hopefully.
Yeah, no,
that doesn't come across like that because I worry about everything.
Absolutely, everything. Dude. I started thinking about the same thing. Like, oh, people are gonna start trying to dig up shit from my past and do this and that, and it's like, bro, go for it. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
I always owned everything that you've ever done.
Like I said, I don't sit here and pretend like I didn't do stupid up shit. Oh my god, I never said that 5 seconds ago. Oh my god.
Sorry, y'all.
I can't, y'all. I just can't. I cannot.
And if y'all don't talk about it, just don't worry about it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's just don't click it. Don't open it.
Don't worry about it. Just don't even worry about it.
It's nothing. It's nothing.
It's literally nothing. You don't even waste your time.
Oh my god, dude. I've been feeling sick all day, and like Kai was like, "What's wrong? Like your stomach hurts," and I was like, "Yeah, I had my nerves. I don't know what it is." But now I'm realizing it's because they went back to school.
When you're nervous about it.
Yes. I can't help.
I'm nervous. I'm scared for when Jeremy starts school.
It's nerve-wracking.
I don't trust anybody to have him other than the people that I let have him.
Yep.
And obviously, nowadays these schools can't keep these kids safe.
No, they can't. They cannot guarantee that your child is gonna come. And that's the part that I can't deal
You
with.
should like sign a waiver.
Yeah, like what?
That's stupid. I feel like I trust the people on like a cruise more than like, you know, little daycare services on the cruise, because they have to put a bracelet on, or
There's like a whole process.
Chuck E. Cheese, you have to get matching stamps and stuff, and they check you before you can leave and stuff.
Yep.
That needs to be the schools. I don't know. Schools need to get on it. I know the funding and everything like that. Don't come at me. I'm not talking bad about teachers and all that. Don't come at me like that. But I just wish we could have more faith in the school system to keep them safe.
Word. Because it's hard. It's hard enough to, like, being a mom right now, but then to have to worry if your kids are going to come home from school, that sucks. I'm sick of that.
It's scary.
Like, I wish I was smart enough to homeschool my children.
I know. Me too.
Or I wish I could win the lotto and get them the best teacher ever.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
I would like that.
Right?
Yeah. Give him a good little tutor.
Yeah. Someone who's like passionate about teaching and won't lose their love for teaching in a school system that's going to not pay them, or, you know what I mean? Because think about that also, like, it's hard for us, also the educators. Like, there are some people that literally grow up wanting to be a teacher. They go through all the motions, they become a teacher, and then they get there and it's nothing that they
That's my little
expected.
cousin.
That's sad.
My little cousin, she's the sweetest woman. She's a woman. She's the sweetest woman ever, and she's so sweet with her kids. And she loves being a teacher. That's all she's ever wanted to do. And she's like, it's just the back end of it is so difficult, and like dealing with the parents and the negativity, and just she's like, it's hard.
It sucks. It sucks. Oh my
Anyways,
goodness.
we got y'all with a lot today.
We sure did.
Sorry, but we've been pent up for a while.
Oh my goodness. We had to get it all out of our system. That's what I was telling Rachel. I was like, I feel like we're going to come out swinging.
Yeah.
For our first episode of the year.
I did, but that's okay though, because
Yeah. It's fine.
Just doing our little.
Yeah, it's fine. We need our little, yes. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, for 2025. I'm sure it's going to be amazing.
Oh, we're excited for it. Just stay tuned, you guys. We got a lot coming up, and we want you guys to be there with us for it all. We love y'all, and thank y'all for watching. Don't have a good day. Have a great day. Leave now.